Oh hey you, happy to see you back on the mat. My name is Tobi and today we are going to do some yoga. Today's flow will focus on trust on your body, yourself and the process of it all. So grab your mat and let's go, shall we? We start in child's pose, very chilled. Bring your big toes together, knee onto the ground, create some space for your upper body and then just sink down. Arms pull to the front. Head rests on the ground. Give yourself a moment to arrive here. Let your body, let your mind settle down. Sink in, arrive. Let your breathing become more aware, more mindful, and a bit more controlled and deeper. Your body slowly sinks down, your hips open up. You slowly arrive mentally into your practice. Push your hands into the ground, arms along, then slowly pull yourself like a big wave to the front. Open up your eyes and let yourself just hang down. The hips are hanging down to the ground. Your upper body is just hanging into your arms. We are in a very, very lazy up dog, but that's okay for now. Just let your lower back hang down. Get comfortable with the pose, with the form it shapes right now. Try to let go more of control of the shape you're in, control of the muscles. And then slowly push your bum back to your heels. Sit onto your heels, sit upright for a moment. Bring your chin to your chest. Describe a circle to your right shoulder. Your right ear is pulling to the back of the mat, your left ear is pulling upwards to the sky, and then your chin is going up in a circle motion to the other shoulder, to the left shoulder, the gaze is going to the left. And then describe a circle to the middle again. Other direction, your chin is circling up to the left shoulder, gaze is going to the left ear is pulling backwards, right ear is pulling up, right chin is coming over to the middle and over to the right shoulder. Circle to the middle again and both sides one more time. To the right ear is pulling to the back, left ear is pulling upwards, right chin is pulling to the middle and then over to the other side. To the middle, to the chest and then back to the left shoulder, gaze to the left. Right ear and chin then is pulling up to the middle in a circular motion. Back to the right shoulder and center yourself. Hands onto the ground, toes onto the ground, and then come into a forward fold. Let yourself hang for a moment. Ground both of your feet. Arms touch the hands touch the ground, or maybe you grab the opposite shoulders and let yourself just hang down for a bit. Shake yourself out, open up your lower back, get loose a bit. You can also shake your upper body a bit from side to side or up and down. The legs can be slightly bent. Slowly bend your legs more and then roll up vertebra by vertebra to the top. Inhale, both arms pull up to the sky. Get long. Exhale, both hands to the heart. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both hands down to the heart and dive deep down to your toes. Let yourself hang for a moment again. And roll up all the way again. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, both hands to your heart. One step or 2 steps to the front of your mat. Sit down Malasana, yogi squat. Just pay attention that you have some space to the back of the mat. Put your hands down onto the ground. The fingertips are pointing outwards or maybe to the back of your mat. Find a position that is comfortable for your hands. And then come into a table pose. Your hip is pulling up to the sky. Maybe adjust your hands or your feet so your arms and your legs are perpendicular to the ground. Stay here for a moment. And then release. Sit down onto the ground. Hands and feet stay where they are. And push on up again. A bit higher, a bit more powerful. Push your hips up. Squeeze your bum. Now we have 2 options you can choose from. You can sit down again and chill, which is totally fine. Or you can push your bum more to your hands. Try to reach the back of the mat. The legs are straight and you engage your core. Pull your bum up. Everything is pulling together. You're very active and hold. Push yourself back into the table pose or lift up again if you're with sitting on the mat. 2 more times like this. Sit down onto the mat or push your bum to the back. Come into this L, sit with the heels on the ground. Push yourself up. Try to engage your core. Then push to the front again. Lift your hips up. One last time. I would try to choose a different option. The second option, I mean. So yeah, with some engagement, some core included in this pose. And not just chill all day long. And go, push your bum back, engage your core, pull your bum up as far as you can, straighten your legs as far as you can. Hold, and sit down. Whew. Cross your legs, roll over your chins, step back, downward facing dog. First down dog of the practice, pedal out your feet, swing the hips from side to side, do whatever you need to do or you feel to do to arrive here in your down dog. Get loose, get active, whatever feels right now. And then slowly come to the middle, become static. Inhale, right leg is up, pulling up to the sky. Exhale, right foot is stepping to the front between your hands. Both legs are deeply bent. Come on up. High lunge with bent legs. Straighten your left leg as far as you can. Try to keep the hips down. Hands pull to your heart. Chest guiding the way to the front. Weight to the front. Come on to a warrior 3 with crouched leg. Straighten your leg as good as it gets. Bend your leg. Left foot to the ground behind you. Both arms up. Hands coming together. And then behind your head. Straighten both arms. To the back of them head, the space you can't see right now. And bring both hands to the ground again. Step back, 3-legged dog. Right leg pulling up to the sky. Gaze to the front. Bend your arms. Pull yourself deep down. And then up into upward facing dog. Slowly roll back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot to the front. Both legs deeply bent, come on up. Lunge with both legs bent. Straighten your right leg as good as it gets. Hips stay low. Hands to your heart. Lean to the front. Crouching warrior. Straighten your left leg, lift up, bend your left leg. Right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, come on up. Both arms to the sky, hands together to the back of your head. Straighten your arms with the next inhale. Lean back. Exhale, hands to the front. 3-legged dog, left leg lifts up. Gaze to the front, bend your arms, pull yourself deep down and push yourself up, upward facing dog. Roll back, downward facing dog. Come onto your toes, bring your knees to the ground. Ground the back of your feet, sit onto your heels. Take a moment, let the energy settle for a bit before we continue moving. Right hand is coming to the ground behind your right foot onto your fingertips, or ground the whole hand as you like. Left arm is getting some momentum, swinging over your head, your hips pushing to the front, come into one-sided camel pose. The left arm is pulling to the back. Push your hips up as far as it gets, and then sit back to the middle. Switch sides, left hand grounds behind your left foot. Right arm is pulling to the back and you push your hips to the front. Come middle. Switch sides, right hand behind you, left arm above you. Sit down. Left hand behind you, right arm above you. Sit down middle. One each side more. Left arm is pulling to the back. Sit down middle. Right arm is pulling up and back. Sit middle. Fingertips to the floor. Toes to the floor. Come on back into a forward fold. Rolling on up. Come into a stance. Step to the front of the mat. Very easy. Very basic. It's all good. Arrive here for a moment. Then roll down again to a forward fold. Arrive here. Take a moment. Halfway up. Long lower back. Sink down again, forward fold. Step the right foot back to the mat as far as it gets for you right now. And then ground your right knee, Come on up, Anjaneyasana, both arms pulling up to the sky. Find length in your upper body. Maybe you already integrated a little back bend and you lean back. Bring your hands to the floor again, fingertips to the floor, or the whole hand. And then straighten your left leg as long as it gets for Adha Hanumanasana, half splits. Feel free to use some props here to lift up your hands higher if the ground is too far away, like some blocks or some books or something. And pay attention to your lower back, that it is as straight as possible for you right now. Both hands come to the right side, to the long side of the mat. Ground both feet to the ground. Come into a wide-legged forward fold. We won't stay here for too long. Walk in your feet a bit closer to one another. Heels to the middle. Come on up, goddess pose. Knees point to the toes, hands in front of your heart. Your pelvis is rolling down. Try to avoid a back bend here or a hollow back. Maybe sit down a bit deeper. Gaze to the front. Both knees point to the front of the mat. Both knees are deeply bent again. Try to straighten both legs. The upper body is sinking to the front. We come into a long pyramid pose. Maybe try to avoid to put the hands to the ground, but if you need to support, you can put the hands to the ground for sure. Legs are straight. You feel a slight stretch in the back side of your left leg. Maybe it is a bit wobbly because you can use your hands, but you don't use your hands. And then come on up, long lunge, arms pull to the front, pull to the sky. Hands to your heart, step on back to the beginning of the mat, pull your right knee into your chest. Right foot to the inside of your left foot, hands in front of your heart. Tree pose, find your balance here, find your center. Maybe this is good for you, this is fun, this is enough challenge, that's awesome. But if you want more, if you want to try to test your trust into yourself, into your body, try to close your eyes. Find balance first and then slowly close your eyes. Be centered, be by yourself. No one is watching, no one is judging. It's just you and your practice. If you fail, come back. If you lose balance, that's part of the game. No worries about that. You can wave your arms around like I do, that's totally fine. Just do whatever feels right. And then open your eyes, ground your right foot again. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive deep down, forward fold. Awesome job, by the way. Come halfway up, all the way down. Left foot steps back to the mat. Left knee grounds. Oh my God, left heel and knee. Coming up under the asana, arms pull to the sky. Upper body is long. Maybe you lean yourself back into a slight back bend, or you stay upright. Both good options. Arms, hands to the ground. Straighten your right leg. Adha Hanumanasana, also on this side. Also props are handy here again if you need it. Otherwise, just sink down. Both hands wander to the left side of the mat. Ground both feet and fold to a deep, wide forward fold for a second. Walk your feet in a bit. Toes point outwards, heels point inwards. Come on up. Goddess pose. Another round of this one. Try to rotate your knees a bit more to the outsides. And don't let them sink to the inside. Sit down a bit lower. Sit down a bit lower. Gaze to the front, bend both knees. Deep lunge to the front. Straighten both legs. Upper body sinking down. Pyramid pose, maybe without the hands if you like a challenge. If you need the support, put the hands down, it's totally fine. Bend your right knee. Come on up, long lunge. Hands to your heart, step to the front of the mat, find balance on your right foot. Left knee pulling to the chest. Left foot inside right leg. Left foot is pushing into the right leg is pushing into the left foot. Hands in front of your heart, stay here if this is enough. Maybe slowly close your eyes if you want to challenge. And lose balance like I do. I don't know why, but my left side is always more stable than my right one. Right side sometimes feels like I've never done yoga in my life. As I said, if you fall, just try to come back to it or open your eyes to find your control again. And then all open your eyes, ground your left foot. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale. Dive down to the ground. Ground your knees, ground your chins. Sit back to your heels. We are getting into some active back bends. Pay attention to this. Try to control your leg muscles especially. The pockets of your pants or your shorts or your leggings are pulling to the front first, then the upper body is following. So pockets pull first, upper body is following, and we are upright. Inhale, both arms up, slight back bend, hands to your heart, upright again. Same here in reverse, we lay back, your legs are working, trying to keep you as straight as possible and just go as far back as it feels comfortable for you and you can control it, because we are trying to get back to the front again. So lay back, legs activated, you lay back, 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 and then push on up again. Come up into an upright position and sit down again. Very active back bend. We will work in our lower back. We are working our upper legs. Very effective, very cool pose to do. Same thing again. Pockets of your pants pushing to the front. Upper body follows. Inhale, both arms up. Slight back bend. Hands to your heart, come on up. And then again, try to control your lowering, lower. Maybe use your hands to counterbalance if this helps. And then come on up again. And sit down to your heels. Take a breather. One more time. Focus everything you have onto this movement. Pockets of your pants pulling to the front. Upper body follows. Special effect helps. Inhale, both arms up. Slight back bend. Hands to your heart, come on up. Again, here, lower down as far as it gets. Maybe you can go lower just a centimeter. Come on up again. Sit down again. This is intense, huh? Hands to your front again. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, roll up all the way. Inhale, both arms up to the sky, get long. Exhale, hands to your heart, dive down again. Forward fold. Halfway up, all the way down. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. Ground your right knee. This time was right. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the ground, Adha Hanumanasana. Both hands to the long side of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold, sink down. Walk your feet in a bit. Come on up, goddess pose. Hands to your heart. Push your bum to the back or the back of yourself. Sink your upper body down. Try to get it as parallel or almost parallel to the ground. Your bum is chasing the back of you. Your knees still pointing outwards. Your upper body sinking down. You open up your inner hips. Hold for a moment and come all the way up again. Both knees to the front again. Both legs deeply bent. Straighten both legs. Fold down. Pyramid pose without the hands maybe. If you need more challenge here, lift off your left toes. Try to balance on your left heel. This is even more unstable. Can you say that? Try to balance. Try to stay here. Try to be with the challenge. And then ground your foot. Long lunge, come on up. Both hands to your heart. Step to the front of the mat. Find balance on your left foot. Your right leg sinks down. Your right foot is grabbing the inside of your right foot. The right hand is grabbing the inside of your right foot. Now we right. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, try to sink your upper body more to the front. Right foot is kicking to your right hand. Right hand is pulling slightly on your right foot. We are in dancer's pose. Find your opening. Straighten your left arm a bit more to the front. Maybe point the toes more to the sky. Hold balance. Trust yourself. And then slowly come on up again. Sink down. Let go of your right foot. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, dive deep down. Halfway up. Hands to the ground. Step left foot to the back of the mat. Left knee sinks down. Come up. Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Straighten your right leg. Adha Hanumanasana. Both hands to the left side of your mat. Wide leg forward fold for a second. Walk your feet in just a bit. Knees point to the toes. Come up. Goddess pose. Sink in. Arrive in the space. Be very active. Rotate your pelvis down. And then your upper body sinking to the front. Your bum is chasing the back of yourself. You open up your inner hips. You're being more active. You sink down a bit deeper. hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up again. Both knees point to the front. Both legs bend, find balance, and then straighten both legs. Pyramid pose last time. Stay here or maybe lift up your toes to your face. Pull them to your face. Try to keep balance. Try to engage your right leg. Maybe you can sink your upper body a bit deeper. Ground your right foot. Come on up, high lunge. Hands to your heart. Step to the front of the mat. Find balance on your right foot. The left knee is sinking down. Your left hand is grabbing the inside of your left foot. Right arm up. Find length. Inhale into the length of your body. Exhale. Sink down to the front. Left foot is kicking to your hand pulling on the foot. Find the back bend here and dance the pose. Find your balance. Keep the balance. If you lose it, no worries. Part of the game. Trust yourself here. Come on up. Trust the process. My right foot is not very balanced today. I don't know why. Let go. Sink down. Inhale both arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive down to your feet. Halfway up. All the way down. Walk your feet as wide as your mat. Sink down. Malasana yogi squat. Sit your bum down to the ground. Roll your back onto your mat. 2 finishing back bends, active or also passive if you want. Bridge, wheel, supported bridge, whatever calls your name right now. 2 times very active, unless you choose the passive option. Feet pushing into the ground. Your hips push up to the sky. Go, choose your option and go. Bridge, wheel, whatever feels right for you right now. Be active and hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down. Give yourself a moment. Find your breath. And then second round. Maybe you felt comfortable in the bridge and you try to do the wheel now, maybe. Go for a second wheel. All good ways to go. Push hands, push feet into the ground and lift up for last active pose. Hold. Engage your bum, engage your hands, engage your arms. And stay here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down. And let go. Give yourself a moment, give your body a moment to settle down. Feel the energies that are flowing through your body from left to right, from right to left, from your toes to your head and backward. Put your right knee in, left leg long. Right leg to left side, straighten your right arm to the right side. Easy twist. Try to let go of control. Try to be passive here. Try to settle down. Slowly back to the middle, change sides. Left knee in, right leg long. Move your left leg to the right side of the mat. Left arm pulling to the other side. Try to balance both sides of your body, but also try to balance your mind again. We're settling down, we're calming down. The nervous system is calming down. Your breath is longer, deeper, more aware, more present. Slowly come back to the middle, straighten both legs. Straighten both arms to both sides, palms facing up. In this final resting pose, give yourself some space for growth, some space for gratitude for the challenges you attempted today. Let go of all thoughts, let go of all physical tensions, and sink down into your Shavasana. Stay here as long as it feels right for you. Take a chill, continue to your day, do whatever feels right now. Thanks for practicing with me. I hope there was something today in the practice that was meaningful to you. Maybe the backbends, maybe closing your eyes while in tree pose. Who knows? I hope you enjoyed the practice, and I would love to see you here back soon on the mat again. Peace, your Tobi.